Hello.
How's it going?
It's going all right. You ready to walk and be in a video?
Be in a video.
There it is in there. You see that? Viewers at home? I'll center it. There. Fascinating color choice. Good work, person who lives here. I was not being sarcastic just now. I like this actually. So is this birdhouse missing? Or is this actually the design? Is this like one of those really wide kind of bungalow? What's the name of the style of architecture?
Oh, I don't know.
Of like, it makes me think of like rest stops on the freeway, just where you have this really wide low slung roof.
Like they have to sit on the plate.
Yeah, and people picnicking underneath. Yeah.
Oh, look at that fun gate over there.
Yeah. Hills. One of the most frustrating things about hills in this project, besides the fact that you walk up hills, you get tired out, and then you're less able to get your distance, is that they really don't show up on camera well. Like unless there is some extreme sports stuff. Oh, this is my jam right here. Entryways, paths. This is all my Disneyland damage coming in. I really do feel like somebody's going to call the cops on me at some point.
Nobody's going.
You don't expect to see homes in this neighborhood in this kind of disrepair.
Yeah. It has to be on the inside and the guy has to be on the outside.
Okay, we're doing that right now. I'm not pointing it at you. I'm not pointing. Well, if I point it at you, I promise it won't go off.
That's fine.
Okay.
But I remember I was walking down the street with my partner one day, and you know there would be things in the middle of the sidewalk, and so sometimes we would switch sides. And I thought nothing of it because you know here we just will go back and forth, and it doesn't really mean anything. You're just walking where you're walking. But he would just like keep really awkwardly like trying to get to the outside, and I didn't realize what was going on, and finally he told me that he was just super uncomfortable with me being on the outside, that his mother had taught him that you always, you know, walk on the outside going down a street to, you know, to protect the woman from whatever. And there were just a lot of things like that that I needed to figure out, like, do I want to just say, okay, I accept this, versus no, you need to stop that.
Right.
Like he would try to, and eventually I was just like, okay, fine, let's do that. But then he would try to, you know, when there was a curb, he would try to like take my arm and help me down the curb. And I was like, you're making me trip every time you do this. It's not actually helpful.
Oh,
so
boy.
you need to stop with that. The car, opening the car door and the other doors and taking the chair out, that I was cool with. Because I like that. Had to get used to it, but that was fine. But the waiting like 30 seconds to get out of the car because he needs to like get his stuff out and then you walk around and then open my door.
Right.
Like there's a limit of how much is a little too much.
This building over here. It used to be a restaurant that you could tell was, you know, one of those restaurants that had been in business for 25 years, and its only remaining customers were people who had been going there for 25 years. And the sign is still up there. I just, now that it's on the market, I'm like, I'm weirdly obsessed. I want it to become the dentist's office it was born to be. Yeah. I think today's video is going to be 90% expensive houses and flowers, and that makes me self-conscious.
We can go look at the chickens.
Which chickens?
My neighbor's chickens.
Oh, okay.
Then you can have some chickens
All right,
in the videos.
we're going to close with chickens.
Oh. Hi. Oh. It's okay, we're just looking at the girls.
Good morning. Yes, hi. Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
baby.
be a jerk about it. That dog is lazy. So much for bird watching.
You can bird watch from this direction.